In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how you can make your visa application on the new e-visa portal as released by the Nigerian Immigration Service. So before now, the portal used to be the VOA, which is Visa on Arrival portal, which is voa.immigration.gov.ng, but that domain name have now changed to fit into the e-visa.immigration.gov.ng. So as usual, the first thing is to log in, right? Sign in into the portal. So you just go to this blue mark, click on it, and it gives you options to either sign in with an existing Gmail account or you use an open ID. Either one works, perfectly well. So I'll be sticking to the sign in. I'm using Google because my email address is already active on this portal. So once you are in, it gives you the opportunity to create a new application. Remember, for this new portal, you cannot apply for a minor. If you have a minor traveling with you, the principal applicant has to apply first, and he has to now add the dependent. You can apply for a minor under this new portal. So again, experience have shown that some things are different, with this new portal, and I will try to make examples. So frequently I apply for South Korea applicant, and before now it just used to be option for business. There were no options for tourism, visiting visas, and all this. So this is a very critical improvement as compared to the old portal. On the old portal, only African citizens can apply for tourist visas. So on the old portal, for African citizens, they can apply for either business visas or tourist visas. But on this new portal, you have an array of various type of visas that you need to apply for, that you can apply for, rather, I mean, as applicable to your own case. So this is a very good improvement because it gives a wider option for people, not just restricting them to only the business and tourist visas, or in some cases only business, right, for some citizens of some other countries. But now you have a wider option, to apply for. So you just select accordingly. So I'll be using the two frequent type of visas that applicants actually request me to apply for them. So let's take the tourism visa. Of course, you provide the passport information and what have you. So yes, another critical thing is, before now, the visa fee for South Korea applicants was 220 USD, but now that has dropped to 200 USD. So that's another improvement. Some countries experience reduced visa fees, while some actually experience higher visa fees. So that's another improvement on this new portal. So again, it provides you with the same type of information that always been requested on the old portal. So nothing really changed here. Again, so some questions around, okay, are you a Nigerian passport holder? This wasn't there before on the old portal, but now is here on the new portal. Remember, the information for this new portal, as released by government, is just to ensure efficiency and ensuring that your biometrics and your details are scanned through the global security database. I really don't know what that means, but then that's what the Nigerian government mentioned when this new portal was launched. So that would give improvements in terms of having background checks, security background checks, and what have you on applicants, as against it not being available on the old portal. So after the biodata information has been provided as requested, applicants will proceed to provide the travel information as requested, as shown on the screen. Then, as with the previous portal, also contact information of your address where you'll be staying, hotel, or if you have someone inviting you, then the address of the invitee, or the inviter rather, will be placed here. So after the contact details information has been provided, this is another improvement from the previous application. Remember, this from the previous portal. Remember, this is um a, an applicant, a supposed applicant going for tourism. So before now, other if other requested documents remain the same: evidence of return ticket, hotel reservation. Now it's been included that you need to provide evidence of sufficient funds. Right, this actually makes sense because as a Nigerian going abroad, you actually need to provide bank statement when you're applying for visa, but it wasn't the case before. But now, an 18 months bank statement, 18 days rather, 18 days bank statement is required for this application, so you need to upload it. This is quite different from the usual case, on the previous portal. Again, I will just let me make a demo of what the exact requirements are if it's for a business visit. If the applicant is coming on a business invitation, then the requirements would be different. So I went along to change the type of visa from tourism to business. So now requirements are quite different, which is CAC certificate of the inviting company. You can see invitation letter on the company letterhead paper. Then other things remain the same: address, hotel reservation, evidence of return ticket, passport size photo, and what have you. You can see that there are no bank statement requests mentioned here. So this is more likely, this remains the same as with the case for the visa on arrival. So this didn't change. For most business invitations, you would need to provide this document on the new e-visa portal. For people asking what is a CAC certificate, the CAC certificate is a business registration document. So basically, a company inviting you to Nigeria needs to have a business registration document, which is called a CAC certificate. And mind you, and I'm telling you so that you don't make you advise your inviter not to make the mistake. Your CAC certificate has to be active. Your registration has to be active on the CAC portal. The inviter would need to ensure that he has filed his business returns up to date with CAC. If not, if it's inactive, it could cause a refusal on your own application. So the business should be active, and it should be an incorporated business. A business name registration would not fly as a document if you present it, and definitely, of course, the visa will be refused. So ensure that the CAC is an incorporated business and it stays active on the CAC portal as at the time of applying for the visa. So after all the supporting documents have been successfully uploaded, this is another improvement which wasn't there on the previous portal application. So you would be required to provide your travel history, and if you've traveled to Nigeria in the last 5 years and what have you. So this is a new question, and this is a new improvement from the last, like I mentioned. So after you successfully uploaded all supporting documents, step 5 is a new inclusion different from what we used to have on the old portal. This checks your travel history. So just provide the information accordingly as it relates to you. Then once you're done, of course, you click continue. So after you've been able to provide all your travel history, the next step, which is a new inclusion that wasn't available on the old portal, is the security and criminal history check. This is like the backrock or the backbone of the new e-visa system as mentioned by the Nigerian authority. So provide the information as it applies to you, and you just continue. So like I had mentioned in the beginning of this video, where I mentioned that you would need to still enroll your biometrics at the port of entry, the airport, the land border, or the seaport. Any one of the ports you're coming into the country, you would need to still enroll your biometrics. So YouTubers had mentioned that, oh, you don't need to because of the new system. No, you still need to. You pay for it online, while once you arrive the port, you now get your biometric enroll. So you just click enroll at the port and you continue. So after you've completed all the information, you get to this page that gives you an overview of all the information you've provided initially. You can also use this I tab to check to preview all the documents you've submitted to be sure that they were uploaded properly. Then of course you submit and pay, while or you submit and pay later. Either of the options that applies to you, you can select. So this forms the basic guide and step on how you can apply for your e-visa on the new Nigerian e-visa portal system. So if this video has been very helpful, please give this a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to my channel and also comment so that the YouTube algorithm will see this content as useful and try to share to as many people that would need them. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on that next video. If you have any question at all, reach out in the comment section. I'll be willing to attend to you. We also have a paid service. If you want us to apply for your visa 100% and you get it as when you need it, you can also send a mail to withkt@yahoo@gmail.com. It's on the comment section, the description. Also, I'll be putting the email address there so you can reach out. Thank you very much. Bye bye.